What up, guys? It's Shadow Guard 101, Josh Russell. Since my last video on Assassin's Creed 4 and my Assassin's Creed 4 trailer showcase went pretty well, I decided I'd put together a little review of the game before it is released on the 29th, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it might be the 31st, actually. So I think we have enough information so far about the game been released for me to put out a little review of it. So first of all, I want to talk about the trailers. The first trailer we saw was the pirate Blackbeard, talking about Edward Kenway as a notorious pirate and captain of the Jackdaw. It seems though there's a little bit of confusion as to whether we know. At least some people will know, I know it mainly from Pirates of the Caribbean 4, that Edward Teach is the name of Blackbeard, the real name of Blackbeard the pirate, and yet we have Edward as the main character of the game, Edward Kenway, but there's a little bit of confusion going around, because in the trailer that I released in my video, the Edward story, it talks about the guy, I'm presuming a Templar, says that the men who call themselves governors of the island, Charles Vane, Ben Hornigold, and Ed Thatch, are to be hung by the neck until dead. So what does that mean for us thinking about Edward Kenway as separate from Blackbeard? Is it going to turn out that they have something, some ties to each other, or even something a little more mysterious than that? But, yeah, the Jackdaw does look incredibly epic, as does Edward. I think his outfit is probably the best of an Assassin's Creed game so far. And I have never had a bad experience with an Assassin's Creed game. My favourite would probably have to be Revelations. Simply for, I guess, the new landscape. We had quite similar landscapes in Brotherhood as we did in Assassin's Creed 2. And then in Assassin's Creed 1, there was a lot there was a lot of potential, but just wasn't enough to do back in 1. We didn't have the buying and controlling the properties or anything like that. There just wasn't much to do. But either Assassin's Creed 2 or Assassin's Creed Revelations would have to be my favourite. Assassin's Creed 3 was it was good, but I found myself getting quite bored of the missions and simply not doing them in favour of the naval campaign. The naval campaign, as well as the fact that we could now climb trees, really carried that game. And for a game with such high weight on it, such high expectations of it, nothing should have to carry it. But I did find myself getting quite bored of Assassin's Creed 3. And I know a lot of people argue with me on this, and of course everyone has their own opinion on which one was the best, but I would say Assassin's Creed 3 was not even close. In Assassin's Creed 4 it does look like they're fixed it up though. One thing I would like to think that I'm probably one of the first people to even think of, I haven't seen this on any forums or websites or anything about the game, but the Aquila. The ship Connor received in Assassin's Creed 3. Now, it said in the Animus database that this ship was the flagship of the Assassin Navy before it was completely wrecked, and Robert Faulkner, who was the first mate, became an old drunkard living in a shack next to the wreck of the Aquila. Now, before Connor's time, if this was the flagship of the Assassin Navy, are we going to see the Aquila in Assassin's Creed 4? Now, the ship in Assassin's Creed 4 is the Jackdaw. This is Edward's ship. This is the second main character of the game. And its figurehead is obviously a Jackdaw, a type of bird. Now, the Aquila in, I think Aquila in Roman is, or Latin, I guess. I think Aquila means eagle, and I know its figurehead was an eagle. There's just a little bit of just something to think about, I guess. There's two birds, the figureheads for the two ships, and we know the Aquila was around in Edward's time, at least in Hatham. Which brings me round to another point I'd like to talk about. Are we going to also see Hatham in the game? I do have a lot of expectations for this game, and I think unlike Assassin's Creed 3, 4 will be able to account for them. They're going to be able to fill those expectations to the max, and I think I'm expecting this to be a brilliant game. I know a lot of my friends have been hyped up over Grand Theft Auto 5, but personally I think that cannot hold a candle to Assassin's Creed 4. It is going to be so good, there's going to be so much potential in it. I have pre-ordered the Buccaneer Edition, and I cannot wait to get that. Perhaps I'll put a video of the unboxing of that on the day I get it. Let's say if we can get 100 likes on this video, I will put that up, depending on if you guys want that. But, yeah, my trailer showcase, I'll put up a link to that in the description, and somewhere on the screen, I'll put the call out to it. So, go check that out. But, yeah, also tell me in the comments what you think of this. Like, is it better without it? I don't know. But yeah, I thought I'd put together a little bit of a review of Assassin's Creed 4. I know hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people the world over have been waiting a long time for this game. I do think the best addition to Assassin's Creed 3 was the naval campaign with the Aquila, being able to captain the ship, and I think now in Assassin's Creed 4, with the next gen, they've been able to push that to the limits, and they've made it absolutely perfect. Especially being able to just let go of the wheel wherever you are and dive into the water whenever you feel like it. That's going to make the game so seamless, and it's going to be perfect. I cannot wait. So yeah, I put together my little collage of Assassin's Creed pictures from all of the Assassin's Creeds. I have got a few before. But I'm very interested to know, what's your guys' favourite Assassin's Creed? Are you thinking 4 is going to be the best, and what are you thinking is going to be the favourite part of 4? I personally, I'm just going to say being able to, well, put it this way, I saw the Assassin's Creed video with 13 minutes of open world gameplay, which is basically them advertising the game, and the one mission they did was that you have to kill 2 Templar brothers. So they assassinated the first, and then the second bolted, got onto his ship and started sailing away. He said there's many options of what you can do. You can either try and shoot him, take him down before he even gets on the ship. You can jump on his ship and take him down that way, in which case I'm assuming the ship basically becomes like a moving building. You can't take control of it. Or you can jump onto your ship, the Jackdaw, and instantly the mission is a naval mission. That just seems so cool, being able to just it's a game changer, really. That's all it is. Assassin's Creed has turned from something we know into something that has so much potential that it's going to take a long time to explore all the possible ways of doing a lot of these missions that involve Edward as a pirate and his ship the Jackdaw. I have seen the video where Ashraf Ismail, I think I'm pronouncing that right, the game director of Assassin's Creed 4, said that Edward is a character who he doesn't really know what he wants from life. He doesn't quite know who he's trying to be, so he joins the Assassins as just something extra. It's not so much religion like it is in the other games. And he also said that the ending of Assassin's Creed 4 is going to be one of the most humanist endings. It's not going to involve any of the gods like we've seen in previous games, like Juno and Minerva and Desmond getting fried by someone. But yeah, whatever, either way, I'm really excited to see the ending and what they've done with it. So yeah. So that's about it, that's all I wanted to say. Please rate, subscribe to my channel. I'll soon be starting a video series, and that's really all I wanted to say. Really looking forward to Assassin's Creed 4, and thank you for watching. See you guys later. Peace out.